Hello, ladies. How is everybody? Boy, I've been busy today getting ready for this. Can I tell you all, I will never buy another wedding dress ever, ever again. I cannot believe how much work goes into cutting those up. But, and I'm only about halfway through, to be honest with you. Rose and Cheryl, ready to buy. Oh, I hope we don't lose you too, Susan. Hey, April. So yeah, I've got about half of the wedding dress cut up, but I've got some neat things. I took the bigger pieces of the appliques and I made kits out of them. And they've got some of the wedding satin, some of the tulle, some lace, some buttons, some flowers that I made. Look at these cute little flowers. And I haven't finished them all for the kits yet, but I will by the time I ship them. Look at these cute little flowers I made. This is out of the wedding dress satin. Aren't those cute? So I was working on those today. Oh, you got it. Yay. You liked it? Let's see. You picked the one with the sari ribbon, right? That was a really pretty one. And we'll do another craft and grab session. Probably, yeah, I know they are pretty. So we'll do another craft and grab next week. I've been focused. I mean, I've had that wedding dress. I took it upstairs and it was all over my family room. So, hey, Catherine. It's still a little early. It's not quite 6:30 yet, so we'll chat for a minute. And so, did I ever show you guys this? I actually have 3 of them. When I use washi tape, you know how you always get a little bit at the end. So I take those little extra pieces and put them on a piece of cardstock. And I just glue them down till I fill it up. These 2 are full, and it's just all remnants of washi tape. And I'm on my 3rd one now. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. This would make a cool belly band. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but they're kind of cool. I'm a hoarder. I make something cool like that and I don't want to use it. So what's up with everybody? Oh, Catherine, I was so disappointed. They were supposed to have delivered that journal to you yesterday and it got hung up in Atlanta. They didn't process it as fast as they should have, so you should have it tomorrow. I've been watching the tracking number on it to make sure it gets there. And I hope everybody else has gotten all their packages. You're a hoarder too. Hey, Melody. I do use my washi. Have you guys seen my washi storage system? This is it. This is all my washi tape. I have just a little bit. And what I've done is I take a piece of twine and I run, now see, this is a piece that I would pull off and put on that card, put some glue on the back since it's sticking up. I take a piece of twine and thread my washi tapes onto it. Like this is florals pretty much. And, tie a bow in it. I don't knot it because I want to be able to open it up. Make sure you can see that. So I knot it and then I've got several strands of it. And then I've got one of these rings and I just loop them all on these rings and then I hang the rings. But look at all that washi tape. Just a little bit, I would say. So I do hoard as well. Actually, I have even more than that because I have a couple of sets that I bought I don't even remember where I bought them, but they're really cool. They're sets, and I didn't want to take them out of the boxes. So I don't have these on the rolls, but these are Japanese. Look at those beautiful boxes. And then I've got all of these. I forgot about these when I go to use something. I need to use them. Aren't those pretty? Some wide ones. And then I've got a blue set that has a lot of ocean type stuff. So yeah, I have even more washi tape. I have so much stuff, you guys. If you could, it really is, Catherine. It's so handy. I know it looks like a jumbled mess, but I have a little push pin hammered into the leg of my table, and I just hang that ring over the push pin. And when I need it, I can just pull them out and I can see all of them, and they don't go rolling away because I usually don't take them off of the roll. I just, get what I want and pull it off. I usually don't open up the string so they don't go rolling all over. So I have been working on a couple of things. Let me show you before we get started. So these are still soaking wet. I have these babies. Anybody know what this is? Anybody know what these are? Yeah, Catherine, if I tucked mine away in a plastic container, I'd never use them. It's like those ones in the box. Until I was just now talking about them, I've forgotten all about them. Seam binding. Yes, ma'am. This is seam binding that I sprayed down with water, crumpled them up, and put rubber bands around them. And I will have them for another sale. I'll sell them by the yard. I didn't know. I'm gonna have to take like a green scrubby and scrub all of this stuff. Did you guys know there was such a thing as iron-on seam binding? See all this white stuff on here? It's the stuff that you iron on, I guess, but it's old and vintage and it's coming off. And I think what I'll do when it's done is I'll just lay it out and take one of those green scrubby things and just scrub off the rest of it. I have another one. There's a blue one here that has, but it's clear. It doesn't have the color. So I didn't realize there was such a thing as iron-on seam binding. So I've been working on that, getting that ready for the next sale. And the other thing that I've been working on, and I was working on them today, are these. And I still haven't come up with a design that I'm really happy with. But I don't know if you guys remember all those buttons that I had, those trays of buttons. And I was thinking about what to do with them. And I thought, well, I could put them on the end of paper clips. Yep, seam binding for hemming. In fact, that's exactly what I told my husband it was today, what it was used for. But these are buttons. Now, what I don't like is that when you look at it from the back, it's ugly. It has glue and it's just ugly from the back. So I'm like, how can I make the backs prettier? Because I've bought them before from other people. And when they come, they're, like I said, the backs are ugly. So here was one idea I had. I was going to go all the way around with the lace and I didn't cut it long enough. But there's one with a little bit of lace. And then when you look on the back, you see the lace. And so I could, make it a full circle around the button. What do you think about that? And then I have this one that has the back, but the stone is missing. And I thought I could put a little button in that space to fill in, just take a little black button and put in there. Or put a bow on it, a black ribbon bow, something on the back of it. I just want them to look nice from the front and the back. And then I have this big one. This is blue. That has the same thing around the outside, and I took out the blue piece in the middle, and I thought again I could just set a different there. And then I had this one. I love this one. I mean, that's solid as a rock. And what I did on the back is I just glued down a little piece of fabric. I'm not so thrilled with that. I guess if I put a little lace around it or something, I might like it better. This one, I cut it all wonky and the glue is all wonky. And I've been playing with hot glue, which I don't normally use. And it's just not, it doesn't stick well. I don't know, I'm just not happy with this, but this is just a piece of paper on the back. And then these don't have anything on them. So I'm playing with those. Flat back pearl, yep. Put another button on the back, yep. Well, the ones that have, like this one that has a shank on the back, you can't just put another button on it because it's got this lump in the middle. So I don't know. I'm still playing with this. Is this something that, hey, Penny Pudge, hey, Carla. Is this something that, hi, Paula. Haven't seen you at my sale in a while. Welcome. Is this something you guys would buy if I could figure out something that looks nice front and back? I could take a piece of like decorative paper and put it over that shank. So the shank would still stick out, but then I could make the paper make like a ring around it. But glue a wax seal. Hi, Lisa. That's a great idea. That's an awesome idea. See, I just had to talk to you guys. So if I come up with some stuff, I would put these probably 3 or 4 on a card and sell them that way. What do you guys think? Is that something you would buy? Should I? Because if it's not, if you're not interested, I'm not going to waste my time working on them. So you guys tell me. I've got lots of different buttons that I could do that with. I'm not seeing any, yeah, make them up. So maybe I'll set that little idea on the back burner for a while. All right, let's get started. Because I have some, what do you guys want to start with? Do you want to start with the wedding packs or the Hi April store? It would depend on price. You might make them yourself. And that's, hey, Shelly, that's what I was thinking. So I'll see. I'm not going to put it the highest on my priority list. Do you guys want wedding bundles or do you want individual appliques? Or I have a couple of offer up items. What would you like to start with on the wedding stuff? What do you think? Bundles, okay. I only have 5 bundles right now. I don't know if I'll be able to make any more up, and I'll show you why in just a minute. The complete bundle, I still have to make a few of those flowers to go in the bundles. But here's what you get for the bundle. There is an 18-inch piece of lace, and I pulled out my nicer laces for this. So you get an 18-inch piece of lace. And the laces are all a little bit different, and I'll show them to you, and we'll do A, B, C, D, and E. So this is going to be A. Okay, that's that lace. And then it's got a little sprig of, you know, these in there, white. And then we've got a 12 by 12 piece of tulle from the wedding dress. We've got a 12 by 12 piece of the wedding satin. And then you've got a really large piece of applique. This is cut from the wedding dress. And I did try to pull out all the strings, and I tried to cut out all the frayed stuff on the edges. This particular one has some pearls, some oblong pearls, some round pearls, some sequins, just really pretty. I see it's still got a few little strings hanging. So I said it was a lot of work. Okay, so that's that. Okay, and then I just tied this around. Tied that, stuck that down in there, and that's the fabric. And then you get a little goodie pack. And the goodie pack has 3 of these satin material roses. I did use some hot glue on them, and I hate hot glue strings. I really don't ever use hot glue, but you almost have to on these. But there's a big one, and there's a button and a pearl in the middle. There's a medium-sized one and a little one. So you get 3 of those in your package. They're all handmade. You get an 18-inch string of pearls. And you get 2 bulb pins with 3 each of little white. These aren't pearlized. I don't know what these are. Can you see hang on. Can you see the pattern in them? They're really pretty. They're kind of they almost look like mother of pearl, but they're not. I don't know if you can see the pattern in them, but they're 2 silver bulb pins, and that's your little goodie pack. So let me show you the different laces. The goodie packs will all be identical. The applique piece, the big applique piece, will be a little bit different just because they cut a little bit different, but pretty much the same size and, you know, the same stuff on it. So here's this one. This is B. And this lace is this one. Okay. Everything else pretty much the same. All right. And C is this lace. Like I said, I broke out some of my nice laces for these. Okay, and then I've got 2 with this lace of C. So I've got 2 of those. And then I've got this lace. Okay. And that's going to be D. These are going to be $12 a piece. And for the time it took me to cut these things apart, I should probably be charging $50 a piece. I'm telling you what, that was... Whew. At first it was a lot of fun, and then it was like, holy cow, this is taking forever. And I still have half a dress left of the... I have the applique out, I just don't have them cleaned up. Okay, so this is going to be... Come on. Wedding bundles, $12 each. A, B, C, D. Go. Okay. And while you guys are putting your stuff in, I will make more bundles, but they won't have the big piece of applique. They'll have like a couple of smaller pieces in them because I don't have any more of these really big ones. Okay, Susan S wants A, B, C, or D. Well, I'm going to give you A since that, well, actually, no, I'm going to give you A. Okay, that's Susan. April Storm wants B. Okay. And Catherine gets a C. So Wendy's not with me tonight. She's got a lot going on at her house. So, oh, which reminds me, you know what? I have this Diet Coke down here and I need to set it up so it doesn't sweat all over everything. I'd love to get 1 or 2 backup moderators. So if you are interested in being a moderator for me when Wendy's not available, please send me an email. Okay, we had Catherine, and then Melody wants a C. And then the D goes to Just Judy Journals. Well, hello. I don't think I've seen you at one of my sales before. Welcome. Be sure to send me your information. My email's on the screen, inkedpulp@gmail. Just Judy. Okay. And those sold. Thank you, ladies. I will have more down the road, not for a little while. I need to rest a little from this. I'm not kidding you guys. It's ripping out seams, you know, when they sew them really tight. Oh, man. All right, let's do some individual pieces. And I've got them at varying prices depending on size. Okay. These are going to be the $2 bits. And I have 2. I only have 2 at the $2. It's my first. I will send it. Well, thank you and welcome. Welcome to the sale. I hope you check out some of the other things on my channel. I like to do lots of events where we get the buyers and stuff interactive, and I do a ton of giveaway stuff. And so this is just little bits and pieces. Some of them are a little ragged, but they were left over. Like, look at that. That's a pretty little applique with some sequins in it. That one's pretty. This one doesn't have any bling on it. And then I have this bigger piece that has some pearls and bling. So this whole bundle is going to be $2. And the reason I'm doing it at 2 is because some of the pieces, like the stitching here is not, I mean, it's still pretty, but it's not as precise as I would like. That's a pretty piece. But like some of these are a little raggedy on the ends, and I thought, well, I'll throw them in a bundle, and if somebody can use them, great, and if not, you can toss them. So that whole bundle for A is $2. These pieces, and I have 3 of these. No, I have 4. I have 4 of these, and they're all pretty much the same. It depends on how I cut them. Like on this one, for example, this extra leaf up here was really raggedy, so I cut it off. But other than that, they're all the same. So this is going to be B, and I have 4 available. There's no bling on them, so that's why they're only $2. Okay, so A and B, $2. Oops, $2. Go. I'm going to put this into this little bag because it's a little bundle. All right, let's see. It looks like, Susan, I'm going to go down and give folks, oh, yeah, I have multiples of these. Never mind. Susan got the bundle. Susan S. I'm going to put in case Susan Tompkins comes in. And that's $2. And Susan wants a B. So I'm going to put this in the same. Anybody else for a B? Sometimes I prefer appliques without the bling on them. $2 and $2. Okay. All right. Anybody else for B? Just Judy and April Storm. Okay. Okay. Oh, and Catherine. And those are sold because we had one that went to Susan Schulte's. So those are sold. Hey, did anybody see, I was playing around with the shorts, you know, those little tiny videos that you can make? I need to get better at it. I'm woefully unskilled. But I made one today. I don't know if anybody saw it, but on that short, I was showing, I don't know if I can find them here. Here they are. Look at these 2 little belly bands I made with just, this one goes this way, with just scraps that were next to me or on my desk. Aren't those adorable? This one's fabric. I was dying to use that purple fabric. And this one, and these are just little tiny pieces. I kid you not, you guys. I do not throw anything away. But I did a short about, whoops, this one goes this way. It says full of life. Anyway, that's what I worked on yesterday after I did my art before breakfast. If you're not watching the art before breakfast, please tune in. We have so much fun on there. It's just really a lot of fun. All right, I have 2 of these. This is $2.50. And it's got a little bit of everything plus a really cool shape. So it's got some sequins, some pearls, lots of embroidery there. There's 2 of those at $2.50. And then these are similar to the ones that I just sold with no bling, but these have bling on them. And so they're $2.50. And they're not all exactly the same size, but pretty close. It just depends on what I had to cut off based on the shape they were in. But they're all really nice. So that's an example of that. Did you get me for an A? I only had one A. It was a bundle. And Susan Schulte's got that, Shelley. Oh, you watch them, Catherine. Yeah, well, that's right, you do. I've seen your comments. I'll see if I can put together another one. Okay. Let's see. A and B, 250, go. So I've got 5B and 2A. Okay, I've got April Storm for an A. Just Judy for a B. Anybody else? Is there anybody in here besides Shelley who has not received an invoice from the last sale? There were a couple of people who didn't, because you know those wallpaper samples were only 50 cents a piece. And so even if you bought 6 of them, that's only $3. And so I'm holding a couple of orders, which, you know, will invoice based on what you do tonight. Anybody else? A or B? This is adorable. I got one more of that. Okay. Well, hi, Brooke. We're selling wedding. I bought a wedding dress and I've been tearing it apart and sold out of all the bundles I had, and now I'm selling individual appliques. But thanks for coming by. And yes, if you haven't given me a thumbs up yet, if you would please, I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, I have 14 of these available, and they're going to be $3 a piece. Some of them were on the sleeves, and they had a little snap on here. I did not off because I thought, you know, maybe if you're making something, you want to put down the other side of a snap and, you know, snap that down. So I wanted to leave you with the choice. If you don't want the snap, all you have to do is cut the string and then that'll fold open. But I've got a couple with snaps on them. And again, they're not all exactly the same shape depending on how I had to cut them, but pretty much they're pretty much the same. Yeah, it is yummy, Brooke. So I've got 14. They're $3. These are because they don't have any bling on them, but they're big. And I have 3 of these. Okay, so nice embroidery on them. And you can cut these apart. Come on, focus. If anybody uses a camera that has good focus, like it focuses quickly when you move, please let me know. I am, okay, the others are $4. So that's A and B. I have 3 of B and 14 of A. A and B. Let's see, these are $3. And go. So I'm on the lookout for a better camera. Catherine wants a B. April gets an A. Shelley gets a B. Anybody else? If not, I'm going to go ahead and give April the other B. Shelley would like an A. Okay. Anybody else? Alrighty, we are just about done with the... I don't think the sale's going to go real long tonight. I have some fabrics to show you. We'll have some offer-up stuff. We'll see how that goes. But, and then I have fabrics. Come on. All right. The last one of the singles, and these are going to be $4. It's like the one I just sold with no bling on it, except, and I have 5 of these, except these are all blinged up with pearls and sequins, and you could actually cut that right there. They're not attached together. So you can actually get 2 appliques out of these. And again, they're all just a little bit different, but basically the same. Okay, so those are going to be $4 a piece, and like I said, they're all pretty much the same thing. Nice big piece. $4, go. So you're basically getting 2 or 3 appliques out of that if you cut them. Just Judy. Catherine. Anybody else? April Storm. 2 left. Okay. All right, let's move on to a cup. I have 2 offer-ups. One starts at a... Okay. This one is going to start at $4. And I'm going to put it in while I talk about it, and you guys can start bidding. Oops. I've got like 3 keyboards here, and I always... this is a $4 start. All right, this is a piece that came off the front of the wedding dress, and look at how beautiful. It's got the dangling pearls with little crystals at the end of it. The pearls up around here. Lots of embroidery, lots of sequins and pearls, and it's got the round pearls, and then it's got the... Uh-oh. Hang on a sec. It says my battery's running low. How did I get unplugged? Hang on one sec. I gotta plug in my computer. I realized I had it unplugged. There we go. So it's got the oval pearls as well as the round pearls. So we're gonna do... I'm gonna go ahead and put in 30 seconds. Hey Siri, set a 30-second timer.
30 seconds, counting down.
All right, we are at 10, 5, 4, 3. All right. That looks like it's going to go to Catherine for 10. Thank you, Catherine. So Judy, I want to let you know how I said I have lots of things going on my channel. One of my things is a monthly giveaway. It's a Happy Mail giveaway. And I take everybody who commented on my videos for that month. And at the end of the month, actually I do it the first day of the following month, I draw a name. Yes, congratulations. I draw a name, and that person who wins gets a Happy Mail kit. And I think Melody has won one. This last one went to Catherine Hawks. It was a nice little bundle of fabrics and fun stuff. All right. So be sure that you go back and comment. You can go back and comment any of the videos from April, and then on May 1st, I'll do that drawing. So offer up, start 7 on this one. So this is the collar piece. Look at how beautiful that is. Oops. Got my cord in the way. Look at how gorgeous that is. Now, this is actually 2 pieces. So you see the seam here? The 2 pieces are sewn, and I was going to take it apart, and I thought, no, because maybe somebody will want to use this as a collar piece. So you could take this apart and get 2 nice long pieces out of it. But yeah, it's really pretty. The other thing I have, Judy, and I'll be doing one next week, I have what's called a craft and grab. And instead of just a craft and chat, you come on and we craft together. And then at the end of the session, I draw a number. Everybody puts in a number and I draw a number, and whoever wins gets to pick one of the things that we made during that session, and I send it to them. So this year is all about giving back to supporters. All right, Catherine's at 8. I'm going to put the 30-second timer in. Anybody else? That's pretty. A pretty, pretty, pretty piece. Hey, Siri. Set a 30-second timer.
30 seconds. Counting down.
All right. We are counting down. And then I also want to remind everybody, I've got all this stuff going on. And some people have already benefited from this. I'm trying to think who it was last month. If you spent 5 seconds okay, stop. That's going to go to Catherine for 10 again. If you spend $50 but less than 100, look at this, I've got glue on my hands. You will get a $5 discount on your invoice. If you spend more than 50, but well, just more than 50, if you go over 50, up to whatever, you get a $10 discount. No, that's not right. That's not right. 50 to 100 is $5 off. If you spend more than $100, you get $10 off. So, and I do that automatically on your invoice. So some of you may have seen that. That's Catherine. And then the last thing I have to tell you about, Judy, is that every day after I do a live sale, so tomorrow I will go live probably somewhere around 11 o'clock. And of all the people who bought, I will draw a random name, and that person will get free shipping on their order. All right, let's do, I've got a fun offer up, and I don't even know where to start this one. I guess we'll start it at 5. With that wedding dress came the ring bearer's pillow. Now, I will tell you, this ribbon is real cheesy. I would replace it. But the lace and the satin pillow is really nice. And you get this little heart made out of pearls. I would just, hey, Pat, um, you'll have to go back and look at some of the wedding stuff if you want to, get in on some of that. And then I have the hat that went with that dress. Now it is yellowed a bit, so it wasn't stored as well, but look at this hat. I mean, this is the front, so the brim goes down and around and it's covered with, let me put this in, offer up, start, let's make it 7 because it's 2 pieces. And I think this has got a little divot in it, but I think if you sprayed it with water and put like some tissue paper or something in there, it would, reform back to, this would be a pretty summer hat. It's got one little hole in the lace there, but if you took one of these appliques and put over it, it would be just fine. Or you could take it apart and get all these other appliques. The stuff on the top has pearls. And then you've got this nice, netting. And then in the back, so the front, comes down like this. And then in the back, it's folded up and stitched. Okay. So that's the hat. I'll fix it. Yeah, I mean, it's easily fixed. It's a gorgeous hat. Gorgeous hat. And you get the ring. You can see the difference in color between the white and the off-white. And the hat did go with the dress. So at one point it was white, but it's aged a little bit. And then you get the pillow to go with it. So I'm going to put in, hey Siri, set a 30-second timer.
I'm sorry, I didn't.
Hey Siri, set
Sorry, I'm not sure what you want me to change.
She makes me crazy sometimes. Hey Siri, set a 30-second timer.
30 seconds, counting down.
All right. Nobody else for the hat and the pillow. And this, you get all the lace. If you want to take it apart, you'd get all this beautiful lace, and then satin material. All right, 4, 3, 2. All right. Wow, what a deal, Pat. That is a steal. Melody, 87. If you really want to pay me $87 for that, I'll take it. To heck with Pat. I'm just kidding. Pat for $7. All right. Yeah, that's a really good deal, Pat. Congratulations. I thought that hat would fetch more, but you never know. All right. How about well, so are you rescinding your 87, Melody? Yeah, right, Brooke? $7. I mean, the appliques were going for 10. Let's do a giveaway. And let me do one of, what did I do with them? I just had those belly bands. I just had them in my hand. I don't know what I did with them. I was showing them to you girls. There they are. Let's give away the purple one. I love this one, but I would use the more neutral one before. You guys know I love my neutrals. So let's do this purple and yellow. Everybody. Okay, well, we want you to keep coming back. Don't want to make the hubby mad. So put in a number between 1 and 30, and we'll do the belly band. And while we're doing that, I have to show you one other thing I recently made. If you watch my craft and chats, or not craft and chats, if you watch my art before breakfast, oh, let me type this in. Number between 1 and 30, go. If you watch my morning art before breakfast, and I don't do them every single morning, but I made this. I had this old catalog. This is American Science and Surplus catalog. I had glued 2 folios together to make the pages a little thicker, and I thought, oh, this could be a journal page. And so I did the front of this. I put down some of the paper that I got from Shelly. By the way, Shelly just opened her Etsy store, so you definitely want to go take a look at that. I got some really cool paper from her. And I stenciled it, and then I had this glassine bag in my box of pre-made ephemera, and I had this guest check, put a little topper on it, and then this ribbon, you guys may recognize this from my last sale. So I took a piece of that and a piece of lace, and I made this journal page, and I love it. I want to decorate the back of it as well, and then maybe just put writing paper over the top of this for the inside. But that's one of my recent things that I did on my morning craft and chat. Not craft and chat. I'm getting all mixed up with my little programs. On my morning art before breakfast. All right. Am I frozen, you guys? Because my YouTube seems to be frozen. Last call for numbers. Nobody has a low number. Hang on, I'm going to go out of YouTube and come back in. Can you guys still hear me? My YouTube froze, but it looks like my StreamYard every now and again. Good night. I get so tired of internet problems. Okay. Okay, most of you can still hear me. So let's put a stop. And what's going on with my iPad? My iPad's acting up. All right, where did I put my phone? Here it is. Hey, Siri.
Uh-huh.
Pick a number between 1 and 30.
It's 9.
9. Okay. Let's go up here. It looks like Miss Rose with 4. Congratulations, Rose. You won this pretty purple belly band. Oh, and this belly band was made with one of the offcuts from that page that I just did. This is part of that catalog on the back. I didn't cover it because if it's a belly band, it'll be, put down. Okay, so we have, congratulations, Rose. Giveaway. Rose. All right. Let's move on to the next items. We're going to get into some fabrics now. And I have got some of these cocktail squares. They are coasters. Oh, they're all different. A, B, C, and D. Let's put these out. They're fabric, though. They're stiff. They feel like they have some starch in them, but they're not really a canvas. It feels like cotton, but it's a real heavy duty. And then it looks like there might be some interfacing in the middle. So I have 2 sets of these. Let me open. Well, I have 2 of each, so they're $1 a piece. I can't find how to get into this second box. There it is. And they are aged. So they're not anything brand new. I mean, if you look at the box on them, the labels are aged, but they're still, they come from Boston Warehouse, set of 4. They are brand new. They've never been used, but they are aged. So we have A, B, C, and D, and I have 2 of each. A, come on. Come on, I'm trying to get my keyboard to work with my A, B, C, D, $1 each. Go. No drinkers in the crowd. Those would make cute pockets. Okay. We'll just put those up and move on. Not you, huh, Catherine? I'm not a drinker either. I actually don't. I had a glass of wine at Easter for the first time in probably 2 years. And I thought that one glass of wine was going to put me under the table. All right. Put those back in one box. All right, let's move on to some fabrics. These are 4 or 5. These are 5-inch squares. And I have multiples. These are $2.50 a bundle. And I'll show you all the patterns in each bundle. Some I have a lot of that one. A lot of B and C. A, B, C. Well, let's just do A, B, and C. All right, let me show you what's in these. So this one is this butterfly. This pretty pattern. It's got florals and the teals and yellows. Then you've got a pink and orange. And then just a pretty little floral. And then you've got teal blue and yellow. Okay, that's A. B is the purple pack. Look at how pretty that is. I don't know if that's an orchid or not. It kind of reminds me of one anyway. Then you've got a black and white in there. I don't know why they stuck that in there. I purchased these as packs. So whole pansies. Then you've got the black and purple. That's really pretty. And then you've got the purple polka dot. Okay. And then we've got more butterflies. These are little. Got that. Got some bicycles. These are good for spring. Some really pretty flowers with blue. The beachy colors, seafoam green and like a teal. And then you've got this is like almost a salmon or apricot color with blue and white. Okay, that's A, B, and C, $2.50. Come on. A, B, C. And go. Okay. Okay, Melody would like a C. April Storm would like an A. Okay, anybody else? All righty, thank you, ladies. Next round. A is going to be this beautiful floral. Look at that. Bird at the bottom there, butterfly. There's some butterflies with yellows and blues. Butterflies are upside down, but you get the idea. And there are pink roses on a pink background. I did. I got you for 2 Bs. I got you, Judy. And then we've got a green stripe. Oh, look at that. That's got to be my favorite. Okay, that's A. We've got a bunch of those. And some of them have the bird like up in the middle, so I'll pull out one that's nice. Now this one, I can either split it into 2. They're all different. There's a lot of pieces in here. There's like 10 pieces in here. So this one's 4. But if you're a pink lover, look at that. Pink, I think that's a quarter foil, I think is the pattern. The crosses, beautiful swirls. The little triangles. Polka dots. Bigger polka dots. Different kind of swirls. These are different than the other ones. Some leaves. Oops. And then some tiny flowers and leaves. Those are all pink. That one's 4. A is $2.50. B is 4. And I only have one of B left. Hey, Toby. Oops, hang on a second. Let me get this in here. A is $2.50 and B is $4. Go. Catherine, would you like this one where the bird is right up here at the top in the middle of the fabric? I'm going to put your name on that one if you want. If you don't want that, if you want the bird. Like here's one where all you get is a tail and you get more flowers and a butterfly. So, or the bird at the bottom. So they're all over. Yes, please. Okay. Catherine. for an A. Pat Smith is going to take the B. April S. I've got another one with the bird up in the middle. Got him up here, kind of up in the top. Here's 3 different ones. One facing right, one facing left, and one at the top. Tell me whether you want A, B, or C, April. The middle one, okay? Great, thank you, ladies. All right. All right, let's move on to some fat quarters. Now, I have to tell you guys, I used to be able to do fat quarters for $2 a piece. These thrift stores, they're like going, just like everything else these days, their prices are going up. So fat quarters are going to be, there may be 1 or 2 at $2, but most of them are going to be $2.50. I apologize. I wish that I could keep them at $2, but the prices are just going up, just like everything else. Aren't you guys just tired of prices, gas prices, milk prices, egg prices? It's insane. All right, I've got several of these. This is going to be A. And this is what it is. It's kind of a lightweight fabric. It's a little bit transparent, not a lot, but you know, you can see, kind of see my hand through there. It's not super transparent, but it's not opaque either. So you've got a bird, a heart, some flowers, some writing. Here's a clock, a key, all sorts of, another clock. It's kind of like a masterboard, right? Only with cloth. Here's a bird. So there's A. That's going to be A. B. I've got several of these. This is like a fall theme, but you can get ready for fall next year. Get the pumpkins and acorns and I don't know, whatever these are, leaves. But it's really pretty. It's a cotton fabric, and I've got lots of those. So you want to start getting ready and hoarding for fall next year, because I'll tell you what, by the time we get to fall, things could be $5 a fat quarter the way it's going. I only have one of these. It's really pretty. Look at that. That's all pink and blue and like a dark pink and some green in there. Isn't that pretty? Okay. There's that one. That's B and C. Let me see if I can get 3 more up there. D, E, and F. All right, D I also only have one of. This is a really pretty, like a brick red with roses in it. Whoop, camera doesn't like that. I think it's those stripes that are in there. So there's kind of some stripes in it. You can see that. Really, really pretty. That one's going to be D. And let's see, what did I do with E and F? I had them when I started this sale. Couldn't tell you what I did with them. Judy, one of the things you'll learn about me is I'm probably the most absent-minded person you'll ever run into. All right, I only have one of these as well. This is a white with little pink polka dots. Really pretty. That's E. And F, oh, I love this one. Actually, I think I kept a little piece of this because I really love it. It's the greens with, it almost reminds me of waves in there, with the kind of spirals in there with all the different shades of green and then the little red dots. And so that one's going to be F. All right, let me put this in. Oh my gosh, I make a pretty cover. Yes, they all would. Judy, I can set something down and for the life of me can't find it again. I am really bad. I thought about changing my channel to Absent Minded Crafter, but A, B, C, D, E, F, 250 each, go. Okay, Shelly wants a B. Oh, this one's only $2, Shelly. This is one of the ones I was able to do for $2. If I can give you a cheaper price, I always will. April wants 2 of A, which I think we can do. S. Okay, 2 of A and 2 of B. I think we can do that as well. And again, these are $2. Okay, F. I'm going to give you F. I don't see anybody else for C, so I'm going to go ahead and give you those 2, Melody. Going down the list. Just Judy wants an A. Shelly, can I see E again? Yeah, it's a solid white with just little pink polka dots on it. Pat Smith wants an A and a D. Okay. Shelly wants an A. Okay, I've got 1 A, I've got a few B's, and I have 1 E. Anybody for any of those before I set them aside? Okay. Oh, you guys, the other thing I'm going to start doing, and so you let me know if you want to participate, I'm going to start doing shout outs for Etsy stores, especially if you're new. I did a shout out for Shelly. I'm just going to take a little break. Am I showing you fabrics here? And I can't find. I went to Shelly's store and I bought a package of paper and I set it somewhere. And of course, I can't find it, so I can't show it to you. But they were dyed papers and they are so cute. There was blue and pink and neutral. Was it just those 3 colors, Shelly? I can't remember. I think it might have been those 3 colors. And then Shelly sent me a nice little thank you note. So I want to show you what I did with it. She also sent me a little bundle of extra little papers. And so, you know, or if you don't know, I have this correspondence journal where when I get thank you notes or little cards or happy mail, things, you know, when I get that kind of stuff, I create a page in my journal. And if Rose Harbor is still here, I'll tell you the very first page I ever created was a Christmas card that I got from Rose. This was my very first correspondence journal entry. And that was from Rose Harbor. So I got a nice little note from Shelly. Look at that page. It's wallpaper. Isn't that pretty? And then a thank you card from Kimmy Kim. So where did it go? I just had it. What did I do with it? No, it was towards the back. Not that far. So anyway, Shelly sent me a, you're here. I was showing, yes, coffee, blue, and pink. Yep. I was just showing off my correspondence journal where I had your item as the first thing in there. So here is what I got and what I did with Shelly's. So it's a small page, and she had sent this handmade, like it's like a honeycomb paper. I don't know if you can all see it, but it's handmade. And then she sent me this beautiful French paper. So I backed this page with that. She also included, as a thank you gift, some little tickets. And then she sent me this little note. Isn't that gorgeous with that bee? And so I hinged it on there with her thank you note on there with some washi tape, and put another little piece of washi tape at the top and inked around the edges. So that's Shelly's page in my correspondence journal. So I just had to share that with you guys. I hope you don't mind if I share extra things with you. A, B, C, and D, E, F. Oh, we've had some more people come in. So anyway, Shelly on Etsy is Shelly W Jots and Junk. And go check her out. She's going to be putting up some packets of handmade papers. I don't know when she'll have those. And she's also going to come on and be a guest seller with me at some point. So anyway, let's keep going. This one is absolutely stunning. This is a deep, deep red. Yeah, camera doesn't like that. With the browns and the greens, absolutely gorgeous. I only have one of those. I only have one of these, and this is a black and white check with kind of the stripes in it. Really pretty. If you were doing a black and white journal, or this would make a gorgeous journal cover, because whatever you put on here would really stand out against the black. So that's B. C, I don't know for sure, but I think this may be, it reminds me of feed sack material. I don't know if it is. I don't know how to tell feed sack or homespun. I mean, it's got real vintagey look, but it's a check with, tan, brown, red, green, really, really pretty. If you're making a farm journal, that would be awesome. And then this one, I love this one. And you know what happens if I don't sell this? Be back, gotta clean up the dishes. Okay, Pat, hurry back. I did like everything, Shelly. I liked everything. So anyway, this again, very vintage with the blue flowers and the little red rosebuds. That's E. Got more of those. And oh, this is a fun one. I may have showed you guys these before now that I'm thinking about it, but we'll look at them again. This one, if you're going to make a man's journal, look at this. You've got boots, you've got a backpack, you've got a lantern, hiking and camping, binoculars, a knife and some tomahawks, a vest, boots, leaves. This looks like a compass. Or no, this is the compass. So anyway, really nice piece if you're going to do a man's journal. And I've got 2 of those. And then A, B, C, D, E. This, if you're at all into like witches and goth or anything like that, this is a really cute fabric. I'm not really into any of that. I don't do much for Halloween, but I thought this fabric was cute. It says My Beautiful Wickedness, and it has little witches' hats all over it. There are sometimes I think my family would say I can go through stages where I might be a witch, but not very often. Thank goodness. All right, A, B, come on, A, B, C, D, E, F. And these are all $2.50. All right, that's in, ladies. Oh, Shelly. She wants those witches' hats. Okay. Rose would like 1E. Gotcha. And I'm going to give you everything, April, because I'm not seeing anybody else come in for those. So April S. A. See, this is gorgeous. I love this fabric. And the E. All right, I've got the B, the black and white, and this real pretty vintage with blue flowers. Anybody for those 2? Yes, you got them. All right, I've got 2 of these. I don't know if April Durden is still here, but I know she likes her bright colors. Look at this, hot pink with like, it's almost like honeycomb, but it's not as uniform as honeycomb. So maybe like a crackle or a mosaic. I don't know, but that is pink. Oh, you are here. Look at this pink, April. And that's looking kind of orange on the screen, but I'm not kidding you. It is hot pink. The darker, and then there's some lighter, and then almost like a deep, deep red maroon for the lines. So that's A. And I'm not trying to push anything on you, April. I just know you liked, I know you like the bright colors. All right, here's B, another pretty, pretty, pretty fabric. Look at this. And it repeats. So you get several of these. You get 2 full ones, it looks like, and then some partial. But very, very pretty. Okay, that is B. C, I have 1 of. This is a bamboo print. And it's the neutrals. It's brown and tan with the bamboo branches. ABC. I have 1 left of this, and it is gorgeous. And I think this is even bigger than a fat quarter, but it's what I had left, and so I just left it all on there. But look at this. These are like tan. That's almost a taupe color in the background with kind of the apricot and blue, and then some blue flowers up here. And there is a bird on here. I don't know if you can tell, but that is a bird. That's the other reason I didn't want to cut it. Can y'all see the bird? And then on the back side, more flowers, and there is a little butterfly down here that almost looks like a dragonfly with the way the wings are, but it's not. It's a butterfly. Okay, that one's going to be D, and I have just one of those. Oh, no, I don't. I have two. I have two of those. And I have two of E, which is a really, really pretty. Green is one of my favorite colors. This is like it looks like these are kind of flowery and leaves, but it's very abstract. It's very kind of pushed into the background. And so it's all just different shades of green, but I think there's some botanicals in there if you look really close. Okay, that is E. And F is this cotton print that is pink in the background. And then look at all the little white flowers and hearts. Well, actually, the flowers are all hearts. Okay, and I've got two of those. And that's F. So okay, let's see. A, B, C, D, E, F. Make sure they're all at the $2. I thought I had one more at $2, but maybe not. All right. April wants an A. I'm going to give you that. We'll see, with the lag and everything, if anybody, I have two E's. So we'll see about the C, April, if anybody else comes in. Okay, anybody else? My YouTube keeps freezing up. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and give you that C, April. All right, anybody for anything? Oh, nobody wanted D. I can't believe you guys. This is absolutely stunning. You guys. I try to, make my best guess at what people are going to like. Be second in the pile. Oh, that's a different pattern altogether. I didn't show that one. Let's call this one C because C is already gone. So you want this one, Shelley. I had it all lumped in with that other one. So if anybody wants this, I'm going to remark this as C, and I've got you for this, Shelley. All right, anybody else? All right. Look at those two together. Isn't that pretty? Party, party. Okay. I'm getting, I can go all day long with my YouTube and playing videos. D, which one was D? Oh, was it this one that I said was so pretty? April, is this the one you want? I think it is. But yeah, I can go all day long and have no problems with my internet, and then I get on a live sale and it's crazy. Yes, okay. All right, next round. A is going to be, and I have two of these. This sort of a plaid, another one that looks like it's an old-timey quilt. And you know, you could run some little slow stitching between some of those seams and make it look like a quilt. That would be a fun piece. That's A. Oh, you guys, look at this one. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of B. Look at this one. This has got, and you know, you could even cut this up and put these on little mini tags or make clusters out of them. Or you could use it as a whole piece. Beehive, a basket, flowers, birdhouse, little girls. It looks like there's 2 different little girls. A fence with a kitty. Some more, a sunflower here, watermelon with a blackbird on it. Just really pretty. Oh, and then there's a heart. Oh, no, it's not a heart. It's a hat. A hat with a flower pot. So lots of possibilities with that one. You could even cut off like one of the strips and use it as a border on a page. That is B. C, I have 3 of. And it's this gorgeous piece. Look at that. Really pretty. I love those colors. They're all kind of muted, which is my style. I mean, I like bright colors, but I don't know. I like these muted colors. Okay, that's going to be C. D, I have 2 of. It's this sort of a, it's not really mustard. It's more like, oh, I can't think of the color. What's the kind of greenish yellow color? I know you guys know this. I'm drawing a blank. And some greens and pinks, and these are paisleys in here. You see the paisleys? Just really pretty. What's the green color? What is that color? There's D. This I only have 1 of. This is not ochre. It's got a longer name to it, and I can't think of it. This has got little tan flowers on a cream color background. So a real pretty neutral piece. That's E. Chartreuse, that's it. That's what I was thinking of, that I couldn't get my brain to spit out. This is a mustardy yellow color with beautiful red and green florals. Okay. All right, so that is going to be A, B. Come on. A, B, C, D, E, F. And go. Catherine wants an A. And an F, and I've got a couple of these, so I'm gonna okay. would like a B. Isn't that just the sweetest, Rose? Hey, Rose, did you notice that I sent you that piece of green sheer fabric that I had here and I had no clue what to do with it? So I thought, oh, I bet if I send this to Rose, she loves green, she can do something with it. We want a D, a B, and the last F for April. All right, anybody else? Nobody took a C. That one's really pretty. Okay. Let's put these aside. And let's go to the next thing. Okay, I've got two fabrics here, and then I've got a few other things fabric related. Yeah, it's sheer. I don't know, but I thought if anybody could figure it out, you could. All right, this piece is only $1.75. It's a burgundy with like a pinkish, these little dots that make lines that my camera doesn't like. I have two of A, they are $1.75. And I have one B. This is a toile. This is going to be $5. And it's got the same, when you multiply the dimensions out, I believe it equals a fat quarter, but it's not the standard shape. But it's real pretty blue toile. And you've got the lady up here washing clothes at the river with her little boy, with them playing at the water. Here's her with a suitor, it looks like, coming to talk to her. It's got the little boy with the goat. So that's a pretty blue and white toile, and that one is $5. And that's B. A and B. Come on, where's my right keyboard here? A, B. I'm not going to put the prices in because just because. So $1.75 on A. Oh, April wants an A and the B. Okay, I have one A left. All righty. Next, I have some oh, Rose, look at these. So these are some panels. They're $2 a piece. They measure about 10.5 square, about that. The first one is the kitty cat with the ducks around it. That's going to be A. There's the kitty cat. B is going to be the puppy dog. Look at him. Isn't that just sweet? That's going to be B. C is going to be the sheep. And look at that. What's that? China pattern on blue. It's almost like toile, but on China, and that's what that reminds me of. Look at that fluffy sheep. Oh, I have 2 of those. I have 2 of the sheep. And the next one is the pig. Now there is a little bit of a discoloration right here. Can you see it? Just a little bit right there. But look at that pig. It's got pink flowers. That's going to be D for the pig. And then I've got 2 of the geese. Look at those beautiful browns and green and tan. Just gorgeous. I love these panels. And I've got 2 of those. Heck, you could just frame those and put them on your wall. B, C, D, E. Okay. A, B, C, D, E. Delph, is that what it's called? I don't know. But that's what it reminds me of. So I need to move these up. Nobody for the panels. Miss Rose, did you see the cat? Alrighty, you guys are breaking my heart. I thought for sure, man, I thought those are going to get snapped up. You know, it's funny because, and I've said this before, you just can never tell at a sale. Sometimes things just get snapped up and then other times they don't. So we'll bring them back another time. All right, I have some more panels. Now, some of these are pretty grungy. This is the song thrush, and it does have, that may wash out, but Melody, here's your giveaway. I didn't think that you would pass up the cat. No chickens. No, I didn't. There wasn't any, unfortunately. Okay, so there's the song thrush, and it is grungy, so it's got some stuff on it. That's A. And then we've got the mallard. And there's a little tiny spot right there by the M. April was first for what? I don't even see April. Oh, that was the previous round, Toby. April didn't come in on this last round. Okay, so there's the mallard. And these are kind of a bluish green kind of a background. That's B. Here's a woodpecker, and then I don't see any staining on this one. Okay. That's okay, but thank you, Toby, because I'm glad that you're watching out for that stuff, because especially when I'm doing this by myself. And I will repeat what I said earlier. If anybody is interested in being a backup moderator, because Wendy wasn't available tonight, send me an email. Send me a message. This is cliff swallows. Look at how pretty those are. You could fussy cut those and put those like on the front of a journal. That's D. Oh, so that song thrush that was really grungy, I have one that is clean. So that is another A. So there's one grungy and one clean. And then I have the Blue Jay. Oh gosh, that's pretty. I love those colors. That's going to be E. And F is going to be the Warbler. And I have a couple more, but we'll do another round of those. Okay, so A, B, C, D, E, F. $2. And go. So are you a chicken person, Shelley? Okay, I'm going to give you D first, and we'll see if anybody else comes in, April. That's the other thing. Send me a note if there's stuff in particular that you're looking for. And as I am going out to my thrift stores and my estate sales, I'll keep my eye open if there are certain things you like. Melody must have left. She said she loves her birds. All right. April, D and E. Oh, you got the Blue Jay. That's pretty. Okay. One more round of those. A is going to be the white-throated sparrow, and I've got 2 of those. With the little babies in her nest. Yep, I hear you. Well, I run into chicken things. What I do is if I know that that's something that you look for, I'll send you a picture of it as I'm getting it, and you'll get the opportunity to claim it. If people ask me to look for certain things, I give them first dibs because that's only fair. And then we have the mountain bluebird. Okay. And that's B. Do A, B. $2 and go. Anybody for either of these? Okay. All right, now I've got something kind of interesting. I have these. Oh, April Storm wanted A. Which was it, this white-throated sparrow or the other bluebird? I think it was this one. And I had 2 of those. Okay. All right. You know how you can buy strips of fabric in a jelly roll? Well, I've got strips of fabric. They're not really, weren't meant to be a jelly roll, but lost the price tag off of one of them. I think it's going to be the same. They might all be the same. Hang on a sec here. I thought there were... Hang on a sec. I'm trying to get these things. All right. They're all going to be $3.50 a piece. And I'll go through, they have different lengths. So some of them are really long and some of them not so much. And they're different kind of color families. So this one is green. And you get this piece of green, greens and blues. And you get this piece, kind of a limey green, and that's doubled over, so you get two of that. You get this really pretty floral. And then a darker green, and lots of extra threads. I don't charge for those. And then this seafoam green, and this one's a really long one. So, and then you get this green with gold. These are kind of like gold flecks in here, kind of sparkly. And that's a really long piece too. Not only is it long, it's like doubled. And then you get a piece. This is almost like a, I don't know what it's like, but it's fun. It's green and it's also doubled. Okay, that's going to be A. And they're all $3.50. This one, B, has got some batiks in it. So again, it's kind of the blues and greens. There's this piece, which is doubled. There is this piece, okay, which is not doubled. It's a shorter piece. And then you've got this piece, which is doubled. Okay, so it's got a real kind of a faded slate blue. And then this one, which is really pretty. It is also doubled. So it's double this length. Here's some more of that slate blue one. And then you have this blue, real pretty blue with the circles, and it is doubled as well. So that one is B. C is the orange and yellows. So you've got this shorter piece, a shorter piece of yellow and orange. This one that is doubled, which has got the bright yellow and some pink in it, kind of a peachy color. Another bright yellow that's got some patterning in it with the orange and like a taupe color in there. Kind of almost like a linen pattern to it. And a solid bright yellow. And then you've got the orange polka dots. And there are two of those in there and they are doubled. And then you've got this fun piece. It's it's like a picnic thing, and there's a tent and there's a little picnic basket and a camper. And this is more Halloween. It's the orange with black stars. Okay. That one is C. And some of these are really, really long. I don't know where my C went. That's C. And then I have another one that's the orangey colors. And this one's going to be D. This is orange with black dots. And look at how long. I mean, this is like 22 inches long. And some of these are doubled. So some of these are like 44 inches long. Okay, there's orange with black dots. There's a real pretty, I don't know what color you would call that. It's real pretty. And there's like a golden with tan flowers, some more of that batik kind of color. Here's one that looks a little like tie-dye, and it's got the kind of burnt orange look with some yellow. Here's some orange and kind of browns, a thinner strip. There's some orange polka dots. Okay. That is going to be D. So lots of fun to be had with those, and I don't know where the C went. So that would be good for the fall and Halloween. Yes, absolutely. So let's see. A, B, C, D. 350. Go. All right. Rose would like A. Oh, I know you love your greens, Rose. And there's a lot of fabric in there. I mean, these things literally are like 22 inches long and then doubled. So lots of fun fabric. April, A is gone. I'm sorry, but you can have D. Anybody for B or C? Okay. All right, this one is gorgeous. This has got, look at this, it's got dragonflies all up and down it. It's got purples and orange and green and yellow, and this one is doubled. It's a nice long one. It's about 22 inches long and it's doubled. And then the next one, look at these beautiful roses. And that one, there's two pieces in that. And so you've got, 88 inches of that. And then there's this purple, like a tie-dye kind of a look. Okay. So that's A. There's some more greens, Rose. Some greens and blues. Another piece of this. Lots of threads on the edge there. So there's this piece again. Kind of the limey green again. And then like an aquamarine. And then, oops, I put those in there backwards? It looks like I put a couple in there backwards. There's one of these florals again. This is real pretty for the fall. This is like a sage green with brown little leaves on it. Here's like a pine or a spruce green with pink flowers. This one's got the foxes on it. You guys see the foxes? Another fun one for fall. And then it's got this green, which is fun. And then just, oh, I was doing it upside down. And then like kind of a, it's not really sage green. Well, it might be a sagey green. Cross between sage and mint green. That's B. Now I've lost my B. We're getting to the end of the night, so. C is another one of these kind of orange and yellow. Another of this camping kind of fabric. Here's some pink and orange. Some brown. Some yellow. More of this with the flowers on it. This looks like a necktie. That's what that reminds me of. That's a double piece. And then we've got the orange polka dots. And you've got two pieces of that in there. Two double pieces of that in there. We need Mimi in here with her affinity for orange. I've got two more, so we'll just do A, B, and C for now. And, oh, hey, Caitlin. There were some things left over, so lots of fabric. And if you want to go back and do a rewind on that, you can, Caitlin. Just send me an email if you see anything you want. So Pat wants B. Shelley would like A. I don't have a label on that one, so let's put one on there. Okay, anybody for C? The camping guy. Okay. All right, A is going to be, and again, this is so long. This is those pretty pink roses on a minty green background. And there's two they're really, really long. And then this is the same as the one Shelley just bought. And then there's the dragonfly fabric, really long, double-sided or doubled over. And then this kind of purple tie-dye looking. Okay, that's going to be A. And B is another green. So another piece of this doubled. Piece of this kind of lime green doubled. Ooh, that one's pretty. Kind of an olive green with leaves on it and little black dots. Ooh, there's a wild piece. I don't know what those patterns are. That looks like a monkey right there. There's a flower. Bright teal and all sorts of bright colors in that one. Here's, I think, the other side of that one that we had on the front. We've got this one that's kind of a bluish green. Oh, this is like some music. And it's a blue. It's not a real long piece. And then we've got this kind of teal and seafoam green. B from last round. Pat took B. I'm sorry, April. But oh, hang on. Let me look. Let me do this one and then I'll go back and look. A and B 50 go. This one's pretty with the roses, and you get an awful lot of that. Wouldn't this be pretty to do as a closure on a journal? Tie it around a journal? If you did like a shabby chic journal? Oh, you wanted the blue ones. That wasn't B, I don't think. Okay, so April would like A. Lost my label off of that one too. April. What, this roses? Yes, it does very much look vintage. Anybody for B? Okay. April, is this the blue one that you wanted, the batiks? Let me know, April. Yes, okay. All right. that takes me to the end of what I had pulled out for tonight. We've been at it for about 2 hours, so that's probably a good. Some nights I go really late and I have tons of stuff. Tonight I didn't have as much pulled out, and the reason for that is because I've been cutting up that wedding dress, and all my time went into that. So I haven't been shopping or anything, you guys. All right, let's do a final giveaway. And I hadn't pulled anything out, so can you see B again? This one with the music paper, or music paper, the music fabric and some postage stamps. Then it's got this kind of teal and seafoam green. It's got this, I don't know, it's almost like a slate color. It's got the bright green. It's got this wild and crazy piece. It's got all sorts of colors in it. It's got this olive green with leaves, and that is a double piece. It's folded over. Then it's got this wild lime green that is also doubled, folded over. And then it's got another longer piece of this, which is doubled and folded over. So that was B. Let me think about what I'm going to do for a giveaway here. What do you guys think? What shall we do? Hmm. Hang on. When all else fails, I can give away some jewelry. Would you guys like some jewelry? Some of my handmade jewelry? Okay, let me know if you want it, Caitlin. If not, Catherine's going to take it. And while you guys are thinking about it, I will be right back. Oh. I do have something I can give away. I had somebody had to cancel their invoice due to financial challenges. And so I'm going to give away I'm going to put a little package together. Oh my. Yes, your jewelry is beautiful. You can have it. Okay, so Catherine's going to take this. Okay, hang on, you guys. I'll be right back. I got to go up to the front part of my studio to find something in the jewelry realm. All right, ladies, I found something metal, but it's not jewelry, but I think you'll like it. So I make these little tiny trinket bowls, and they're good for like sitting beside your sink and putting your rings in. You could put a little tea light candle in there. You could put one of those little air plants in there and let it be a little planter. But it's solid copper and it is sealed, so it can withstand water. So like if you put it beside your sink and you want to put your rings in it while you do dishes, that is handmade. Retail on that is $18. What do you guys think about that for a giveaway? So we've got 20 in here. If everybody's welcome to join, but if you did not purchase, you'll have to pay shipping. Ooh, oh, you guys like my bowl, huh? So let's do a number between 1 and 30. Oh. Number between 1 and 30, go. I like to give away things that I make. It's fun. Okay, last call. Put your number in. Got everybody? All right. Hey Siri.
Uh-huh.
Pick a number between 1 and 30.
The answer is 24.
24. Oh my gosh, Rose. It's your number. Who won the first one? Was that you, Rose, that won the first one too? You did. You won them both, Rose. And I don't limit them because they're two separate giveaways and two separate sets of numbers and two separate drawings. So Rose won. All right. Congratulations, Rose. You guys are awesome. Remember, tomorrow I will be doing the drawing live for free shipping. So one of you buyers will win free shipping on your I know. Go buy a lottery ticket. One of you will win free shipping. We'll see if Rose wins that too. I love you guys all. I really do. I'm starting, for a while now, and there were people who frequented all the sales, but I'm really excited because I'm starting to build my tribe. Somebody said to me once, you'll find your tribe. And it's like, you guys are just so, oh, there's my Diet Coke. You guys are so supportive and loyal, and I just love you guys all. So thank you. Be sure and comment on the video after it's posted so you get in for the Happy Mail drawing this month. Invoices should go out by the end of the week at the latest. All right. Thank you all. Love you all. And I'll catch you on the next video. Good night.